Happy Wednesday. The end of something is the beginning of something. Whether it's a play, a show, a life, it's change. Expectations. If I can free myself of my limitations, which are my expectations, some of them. There's more limitations than that, but I limit myself by what I expect. And sometimes I've found that my expectations can be so subtle and so subversive that I don't know I even have them until after said event has passed. I think there's times where I'm like, oh, I've got no expectations whatsoever as to what's going to happen with this. And then, post whatever event, I feel myself down or just heavy. And I realize, oh, wow, I guess I had a few expectations or something of the nature. I find that, I guess that's what hindsight, when you're thinking, oh wow, this didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to, or thought it would. It's another expectation for me at times. It doesn't feel the same because I'm not blatantly going, driving in one direction saying, well, this is going to happen and then this is going to happen. It's more like I didn't think about it, but I wanted and this and that. And then sometimes, my ego plays into it, and, I wanted this to happen and I didn't realize it. And sometimes I want things to happen that I don't want to. I just want to be wanted on some level. I want that person to ask me to do the thing that I don't want to do because I don't like that person anyway. But I want to be asked. I want the opportunity to say no, which is ego. And but the ego is not all bad either. The ego has gotten me through a lot of stuff that I wanted to give up on. It's a tug of war. It's the good and the bad. It's the everything matters and nothing matters. That we are all the same and completely different. I'm perfectly flawed. The oxymoron of life. The experience. The process of remembering. I feel like that's what life's all about. The journey of me remembering where I've come from. A lot of stuff I feel like I've heard before, or certain books, I'm like, when they hit you in that place, it's like, oh, I know this is true. For me, that's like a remembrance, which means that somewhere inside of me, I knew it. I might not have been able to articulate it the way the author or has laid out for me, but I know in truth. And the journey of knowing who I am in truth, what I am in truth, and how I serve in truth is how I'm free. And I'm free. And I'm free. And getting quiet to listen. I used to move so fast at everything and just just keep moving and moving because I didn't want to sit still because I couldn't. I wasn't able to, and all I was able to, I just didn't want to take the time to do it because I was afraid of the silence, of the vulnerability of sitting still, the beauty of sitting still, because I viewed that maybe the vulnerability as weakness, afraid of being hurt, putting my heart out there. Look at me. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is where I want to be. It takes courage to do that. Some days I do it better than others. I want to keep walking in that direction, because it's been my experience over the last 15 years, 20 years that's the only place I want to be. Because 20 years before that, 30 years before that was just cover up, muscle up, cover up. I don't want, fucking, love me, don't touch me. Yeah, I don't know. Big light, much love. Happy Wednesday.